Yeah. It did shake a little bit. Well, good afternoon, folks, and welcome to the stream. We're here at Barrylinks train station just outside Carnewstay, just north of Dundee. I'm here with Shorty, who's just over there. Shorty Porty. Shorty 40 Porty. I'm like kidding. I'm getting that look as if to say, aye, you.
You need to phone that place up you're on about.
What place? Oh, aye. Phone them later. We're open till 5 anyway. We're going to be live streaming here till about 2 o'clock. Well, 2:15. We're going to be heading down to Golf Street, which is a short bus ride away from here, but it's an hourly bus service, unfortunately. So we're just sticking to what we know. So that's probably best, I reckon.
Yeah, we're not doing overly much here. It's not a chill day collaboration as involves in weather's hit and miss, so it's bad weather yesterday. But also we'll come back here next year, probably have a few days worth here now. So
yeah. Well, hopefully we're going to see a few choo-choos.
6, 7. No one's ever.
Hopefully. Yeah. Well, we might see a few 170s. You never know.
Not here anyway. We're at Golf Street.
Ah, well. So hopefully everyone's doing okay. Apologies, I haven't really been doing much in the way of bus spotting recently. We've been doing a lot of full length routes, and we've got
videos from yesterday are already up. Some of them are doing okay, some of them aren't. Well,
yeah, well, half of mine from yesterday at the Dundee Museum Open Day are already up. I'll be uploading the rest of them tonight, along with any recorded stuff that I've done today. I've done 1 or 2 recorded ones today, not that many actually, to be honest. But we'll be doing more as the day wears on. I was actually thinking about maybe just doing recorded stuff here today instead of doing a live because of the weather. But nah, I've got the microphone set up. Live stream's already going, so let's just keep going.
Yeah, we were meant to be here on Saturday, but obviously the weather took turn for the worst. We just had a chill day just going around Botty Ferry, sorting out backup accommodation for our second Land's End of John O'Groats. For those that don't know, we're doing Land's End of John O'Groats in a few years' time on the East Coast, and then we did backup routes, albeit through different places. And then I kind of thought to me, why don't we do a West Coast version too? So as a West Coast version, what I can tell you today, it's okay. Got bus routes not so planned out. It's just some of the places that we were going to be stopping at. We had to extend to the next town. The accommodation's actually better there, but us trying to work out, find the next day in terms of actually getting to where we need to start off, even if it's taking a weekend there.
And the reason that we're deciding to actually do it that way, like stay in a outlying town, is it's a lot cheaper.
Yes.
I mean, for example, one night in, say, I don't know.
There was one place in, because we were meant to be going stopping at Warrington.
Okay.
I think halfway up, it's near Manchester. So we're
Yeah.
actually staying in one corner just next to it. And I found you can get, for some reason, they wouldn't let me do a single bed, single room. Well, I'm not sure about anymore. But if you get a twin bed room, so 2 single beds, £30 a night.
Yeah, exactly.
And can you imagine? That's good.
Just say, for example, if you were booking a night in, say, Newcastle, a typical hotel there, you might be looking at maybe, say, £90 a night.
Yeah.
And if you book it a little further outside the place, like say maybe Middlesbrough or Durham, you might be looking at £60 a night. That's why we're looking at it that way, because it's money that we can put into the cost, because it's going to cost a fair bit.
Aye. Well, that's what we're budgeting ourselves anyway, because some nights we'll have cake, not too many nights, and then we'll have like meal deals along the way, and because we do have some pretty early starts, like 7 a.m. and that. Some finishes are 3 o'clock, some finishes are 5, some are even like 9 o'clock.
I think our latest one's about 9 o'clock, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the earliest starts about
6.
Is it as early as that?
I think one journey is like 7 something.
Right.
But I mean, you know, we're trying to keep as central as we can, because also the majority of these places we've never been to before. So yeah.
Well, it's something I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, no, exactly.
definitely looking forward to it.
And it was actually my idea, believe it or not, even though we completed the Penzance, actually came, we were doing YouTube editing work in my room in Penzance, and I just said the idea to Galvin. So, because most people do the coaches, you've probably seen on YouTube, Lions End, John O'Closs, vice versa. We're going to be doing the local buses. That's our twist. So instead of taking Gordon around the coaches, we are doing 50 buses or just under, including 2 trains where we need to get out of Cornwall Devon, which also can't be without using a coach.
I think this could be a training coming. That's the barrier starting to go down.
Were you spending me decisions to cross with it?
Well, I wasn't too sure, to be honest. I mean, I've been quite sharp, sarcastic wise myself today.
Too bad today, to be honest.
Sharper than I was the last time we were up here.
When you sharpen yourself up.
Yeah, pencil sharpener. No, one of my other mates actually suggested that maybe we could do it a third time, Land's End of John O'Groats, but with me driving, because I do actually, believe it or not, folks, I do have a driving license, and one of my mates, my mate Darren, said that, and I thought, driving from Land's End to John O'Groats, it's a long way. And given the fact that only one of us actually has a full driving license, it would be a long way.
I'm doing my list at the minute.
It's a long way. It would take us a couple of days.
Houston's about a new vehicle.
But I don't think we'll be doing it that way, to be honest. Now, that does look nice. That's Houston's?
Yeah, YW25 DCO.
Houston's.
The guys that do the 101 to the ground.
Yes, yeah. It seems to be all Volvos that they've got. Evoras.
They've got Solo for some Stratas, but that's more like local ones.
True. I need to get down to the borders, actually. I'm long overdue with it down there.
So the latest Stagecoach repaint into the new livery is X Megabus 54290.
Okay.
Don't know if that's for North Scotland or...
I don't know.
Or Buckingham, perhaps.
I know that tomorrow I'm heading to Fife to try and get a couple of videos on the new 747 BZLs.
Are they not on training?
I think some of them are out in service now. I might be wrong. If they're still in training, then obviously I'll just have to wait. But
it'll be pretty good to see them on
yeah,
we actually had a wee very close up look at the one in Dundee yesterday. It was a 7326.
Yeah, well, that's a video that I still have to upload. I think it's on my tablet, which is in my bag there. Yeah.
You're in a shelter for those that don't know, and just a bit shoot.
Yeah, and it was shaken, not stirred. .43 heading to Aberdeen.
A home moving this.
Exactly.
How many did we have last time? About 5?
I think so. I think the most I ever had was Wallyford. We had about 8 there or something.
8, right? Which I think was actually special.
I'm just wondering if Dave was maybe encouraging the drivers to honk.
If so, he's good for change button for us.
Well,
because I've never.
If that's the case, then we'll take him with us every time.
Against Welding, but that can be arranged. Because I've been to Cambuslang 3 times, once with you to myself, and I got the honks both of the times I was with myself. So I think Dave will like Cambuslang. Some fast trains do go past slowly because there's congestion into Central Station. Edinburgh to Glasgow Central South is actually running a lot more frequently than I thought. It must have time to change. But no, Walford, I mean, we were there at Walford with Dave. Got there maybe a minute or two later, train came and got our first honk. And also
the thing that I like about Dave, for anybody who knows him personally, is he's one of the nicest folks you'll ever meet, and he's a really, really good laugh.
Yeah, you provided the nice little comic relief there.
Yes, I certainly did when I decked it on the platform. Yes, that video is still available on the channel.
And you beat me and Dave to the shelter by going through a shortcut. You went down one way, me and him went the other way because we didn't see the other set of stairs, and you were already there waiting for us.
That's right. That's the child side of me coming through there.
Sure. We couldn't really put this up any longer, but we will be back here next year for maybe for a few more hours.
Yeah.
Because Golf Street Station, one platform can probably fit into one of Barry's platforms about 3-4 times. It's genuinely tiny. This is going to be the smallest station you've ever been to.
Well, this one's relatively small as it is.
It's bigger than Balancey. I would say, to be honest, it's around the same size as Montefiore, maybe a little bit small.
But you're saying that Golf Street is definitely smaller than this one.
Yep. I can show you.
And we're going there later on this afternoon. We will be live streaming there from approximately 2:45, roughly. So,
yeah, because from the bus, wasn't it?
aye, maybe,
It's only about a couple of minutes walk from the bus stop.
aye, maybe about 2:45, 3 o'clock we'll be live streaming there till maybe around about 4:30, roughly. Okay, so that's Golf Street.
Yes.
Right, okay.
One platform slightly.
I'm sure I think you've shown me that picture before.
Yes.
I think you sent it to me on WhatsApp, actually, if I remember rightly. But,
So now you know what we're going to get into.
yeah,
Yeah.
pretty
Like I
much.
said, see how the Aussie the splinty room the hide it before he gets past. When he gets past there, there's no one to hide. The little shelter, that's it.
Bring it on. That's what I say. Bring it on.
It's different because see how like most UK platforms are, got bricks and stone like that. It's built on wooden stilts, basically. This costume, and that's it's steeper to get onto.
Well, hopefully the stream's not buffering, guys. I mean, I've got I've got strong 5G, so it should be okay. Golf Street should hopefully be okay as well. Fingers crossed.
Should be, yeah.
I think the only station that I've had problems with buffering was Carluke.
Yeah.
Air wasn't great either, but mind you, I wasn't train spotting down there. We were watching the airplanes, or the airy planes, as my mum calls it.
Carluke is quite a bit far out in the middle of basically nowhere anyway, so.
True.
Martin Station, we didn't buffer. Wallingford, it did buffer, I think the first time it went. But second time it went.
The weather could also have something to do with it there as well.
Sure. But no, it was a brilliant day when we went with Dave.
Yeah. Really enjoyed it. I mean,
Sunny, and it was good.
that X4 bus journey, that was good as well.
Oh, yeah, no,
It just goes to show folks that even when we're doing a live stream and we're watching trains going past, we still talk about buses as well and things that we've got coming up.
That's bin bag.
Yes, and Poundland bags that have game controllers on them. Other shops are available.
That's bin bag, mate.
And it's perched on top of the bin. It's the only place I could put it.
Get it? Bin bag?
Aye, very good. I take it that must mean that you're the bin man.
I'm not got the mic. I've carried that more times than you, buddy. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's, like I said, it's not a relaxed collaboration. We actually are doing spotting. It's just taking each other from the rain. And because the reason I want to do less time here and more time there is because it's slightly late to start. Because we've been really doing too much anyway. So I don't mind a later start. And also because we need to get to Wetherspoon to discuss things as well. So I also want to make up time for that.
Yeah, because we need to discuss like what our next collaborations are going to be over the next 4 to 8 weeks.
And next time we're seeing each other is this Saturday at the Larder Open Day.
And I'll hopefully be live streaming there, but maybe yes, maybe no. I still don't know yet. It might just depends how busy it is, and it might just be a spur of the moment thing where I think, you know what, to heck with it, I'm going to do live. But failing that, there will definitely be some recorded stuff.
Yeah. And God knows how many Utongs I have on show that. I know that.
Oh, they'll have loads of Utongs on show. Yes, and you know what else I'm hoping that they're going to have on show there?
What's she like?
Some of the Exploding D Geminis.
Yeah, nice. Why would he be there?
Well, Albert Depot's got some of the 06 ones.
Did he?
Yes.
Oh, actually. Yeah, but I meant to take one home with me actually.
Like maybe CKBU or I hope I got this number plate right.
CHO's Larder.
Yes. Yeah. And CGG's at Bannockburn as well. CGO's Ghost.
It was a good bus. I remember a video in the CGO on Glasgow.
I remember when we were talking to Reese yesterday. Hello if you're watching, mate. And
I might just take one of the Exploding Indie Game Nice home with me actually. You know, like that.
CGO, he said that the engine's knackered, but I was hearing rumours that the engine and the gearbox are both knackered.
So either way, it's done.
Pretty much. If someone was going to buy it and look to restore it and all that, then good luck. I think you need to have a big wallet.
Good bus. Always like V70 Game Nice. I mean, I've seen it in Glasgow a few times. I was just kind of thinking about Penzance again. I was impressed how many Game Nice of any sort they had down there. I mean, we had the Game Nice. That was our main mode of transport when it came to buses.
I certainly wasn't arguing at that.
Nah, especially the Land's End. See them hill. That was one hell of a hill climb.
Especially
the B9TL driver that we had.
What would you say was the best hill climb out of all of them? Maybe coming out of Penzance or coming out of Sennin Cove?
There's a wee place, wee town just outside Penzance, and that was, I think, it was nice. But it's just something about Sennin Cove was really warming, very, very nice there.
Friendly.
Yeah, the girl that was on serving us at breakfast, she's actually from Sennin Cove recently. So I think the B9TL driver, that we had from Land's End to Sennin Cove, he was going about down too fast, even for my liking. But
And that video that you had with Stephen the Seagull, is he still doing well on your channel?
yeah, friendliest you've ever met.
Every time I see a seagull, I keep thinking to myself, oh, there's one of Aaron's wee pals.
Oh, he's got a sense of gravity, mate.
Well, yeah, I suppose. Well, I wonder if there's going to be any more 43s due, or
Next train.
there's one thing guaranteed about this train station, about Barry. You're not going to see a 385.
Not yet.
No, not yet. But give it time. It'll happen.
25-2. There's a 43 from Aberdeen to Glasgow at 22.
Speaking of which, I'll be doing 091 Glasgow Airport to Aberdeen on Thursday, folks. So it's the 8:40 a.m. from Glasgow Airport. Yes, I have got a really early start.
So take it once you get back to Glasgow Airport, you'll probably just get like a 500.
No, I'm just doing it one way on Thursday. Because when I get into Aberdeen, my plan is to maybe do a bit of spotting.
Just get them back at the road.
Might go to Thingway for my dinner, Pizza Hut maybe. Yeah. Or maybe, what's the other one? I forget now.
Is it Cosmos?
Cosmo, yeah.
Yeah, we don't have any of the classics in a bit.
Aye.
That's what I was going to complain about. I was too hungry.
Aye, that was the thing for. Hopefully, Aaron doesn't mind me telling you about this, folks. But last time you went to Cosmo, I think it was your main course, second main course, because it's world buffet. You can have as much to eat or as much or as little as you like. He found a little bit of plastic in his dinner. Was it within some chicken or something? And I've not been back ever since.
Inverness is worse for you.
But
well, we escaped.
Yes, Inverness is worse for me. I'll tell you about that in a minute.
Don't know if we'll be seeing it today. 407. It's on Aberdeen Glasgow one today. So it's past
here.
Yeah, so it passed here less than an hour ago, 12:41. I think we were on the bus actually.
Possible. I could have sworn I had a train going past and we were on the bus. It could have been that.
Because we got here just before 1.
Mm-hmm.
I left here a few minutes ago. So. Well, I guess it's Glasgow for 20 past 2. Yeah,
yeah. You'll be quite happy with that, aren't you?
I would like to see it streaming again.
Given that it follows you around quite a lot of places, there's a
and that McLean's usually on follows us around.
Yeah, that's following me around as well because I saw it yesterday as I was leaving Dundee.
I get a wee bit annoyed seeing that now.
Not really, because whenever I see it, I'm like, oh, there it is.
Because it's always in Glasgow, the square stance or the stances. It's always, it's always in Dundee or it's always at Broxton.
Well, so far I haven't seen it today, but give it time. There's still loads of time. There's still plenty of time for that.
Yeah.
Right, as I was going to tell you is, when Aaron and I did the all-nighter in Thurso, what was that, about a month ago?
No, that's a month ago.
No, it was about 4 weeks ago, I think.
I've got the date.
And the following day, after we'd finished doing the E6 in Inverness, we decided to go to Wetherspoons for a breakfast.
No, that was the tea time.
No, it was tea time, that's right, because we went to Wetherspoons for our dinner the night before.
It was convenient timing that was open for breakfast, actually.
Exactly. And that very morning, I decided that very evening, should I say, I had my usual, which was an all-day brunch, and I thought, that'll keep me going, because I'll probably last to eat that very day. So I decided to have a coffee, and
the hot chocolate shaker thing.
That when I poured the latte from the machine, I made it up, and decided to pour some chocolate powder from the container, and a little bit of plastic from the lid of the container fell into my coffee without me actually realising it. So, I was lucky I didn't swallow it, actually, to be honest.
I did choke on it.
I did choke a little bit, and then I literally had to go like that. I'm not going to stage it too much because that's going a wee bit over the top. And it was Aaron that said, "If I was you, mate, I would take that to the bar and
Not
report
to,
it."
Yeah, not to complain too much, just to make them aware of it. Because I always say to customers, we have a situation. It's a process we're turning around for those that work in hospitality or don't know hospitality. It's when you have a complaint on that and you work to turn it around in the customer's favour. I do that to an extent. It's more. I always say to them, I always welcome customer feedback to do the bad because I'd rather you let us know rather than leave a stupid review about it. So I wanted you to let them know so at least they can keep a better eye or maybe get to the supplier and say that you need to have stronger lids or vice versa. Because, so it probably hasn't happened to you. Like, you're not the first person that's probably happened to you.
Yeah, because I genuinely thought if I end up swallowing that, I could have ended up in the Rigmore Hospital that night. Rigmore Hospital's obviously Inverness's answer to Ningmills, which is a local hospital. But I've got a refund for the coffee, and I'm not going to hold it against Wetherspoons. I've been back since. I said to myself,
the next day.
yeah, exactly. The only thing I said to myself was, I'll have a coffee, but I'm not having any chocolate powder on it.
Breakfast was nice.
It was.
Especially when 7 a.m. in the morning.
Considering how tired we were. We did have a slight problem on the Ember coach to Aberdeen. That's why I wasn't able to make that video. Actually, that's a thought. I need to say, tomorrow I was meant to be doing E7 from Inverness to Aberdeen, but that's been moved. I'll let you know when that's going to be.
I won't do too much. So the driver was a bit unprofessional to his
driver was actually quite rude, I thought.
Yeah. And bit on the very blunt side and
very
bit on the there's a necessary because he was saying, let's just say his nose was getting distracted from him driving. When most people when they drive they tend to use their eyeballs.
Yes. And their ears as well.
Yeah. And pretty much everything else, maybe the whole head facing the
yeah. Maybe.
I find it funny. And embarrassing way for the driver, not for you.
Yeah, well.
But there have been a lot of people on the coach. There would have been also a lot of protests against it.
Exactly.
It's only me, so.
Exactly. But
he didn't even, it wasn't very nice about us getting off in Aberdeen again. He just took one look at us and drove off.
Yeah, but I was actually just glad to get off in Aberdeen, to be honest.
So I was actually thinking just getting M96.
I was actually thinking about just getting off in there and saying, F this, let's just get a 10, 11 or even a 12 back into Inverness. We'll get an M, or just get anything down to Broxtown.
I read about the M96, the U-Trons, they've got delivered 44 seats, but now they've got the toilet and they've got 40 seats now.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, the way they've got it laid out, they've got a protection for the driver, which is fine. But the Stagecoach T12s are not the best, in my opinion, because the leg room in them is terrible. The Embers T12s have got a lot more leg room than Stagecoach ones have.
Yeah, but Embers U-Trons are more for leisure travel. The other ones.
Yeah.
I just don't like the road between Inverness and Aberdeen. It's not Muslim from it's just it's blind.
The E96.
Yeah, it's
the E9's a lot nicer. Yeah. The scenery there is beautiful, but
I didn't enjoy any of the E7s. I enjoyed it when it got off, but
E6, you seemed to enjoy that one.
Oh, that was a beautiful one.
Thurso was a beautiful little place.
You had done E6 before we didn't it?
No. In fact, I'm going to actually say this.
What did you think about E6?
I thought it was absolutely brilliant.
Beautiful,
I really liked it.
Really nice hilly road.
Only thing I didn't enjoy was having to stand under that open door frame that we were doing when it was pouring with rain. We must have been mad doing that all night.
A bus shelter like this would have been nice, but
I would have settled for this.
Yeah, or even that one across there. Because the thing is that also I know Ember and Northlink are completely different companies, right? The shelter must have been from this window frame to probably just over our heads, like there. Yeah. It was literally tight. And we were standing for 2.5 hours. There was nothing to do.
My feet were absolutely killing me. Yeah. There was a few points at this point, but a few points at that night I was thinking to myself, why the hell am I here?
I know, and
Why am I not tucked up in my bed at home? Sleep.
my first visit to Scotland, I'm under a fucking sheltered view.
At 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, and it wasn't so much a rant, it was more just to say to people that it's nice that you can request routes, but it's more to the fact that I think some people just think, request a route and get done, but it's just connection times and how long we actually go, like connection times. Like when you're at Cardiff Station, for example, is a good example. You done, bus to town, coach to Glasgow, if you on it, bus out to Cardiff, couple hours there, and then all the way back. So you spend more time travelling than you do actually film.
Well, today I had bus Tilhoutree up to Canos, coach from there into Dundee. Then we went to Clark's Bakery, which we'll talk about that on my thoughts of tonight, which I'll do later on this evening. Whether it'll be live or recorded, I don't know.
Bit pricey than I thought it was going to be, but it's good. We can go there in a hurry though.
No, I've got my thoughts on it.
It's like Sing Street in Aberdeen. I would have to go back there, but it's not often.
La 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 la.
Yeah, it's like
Sing Street.
Yeah, you know what it is. I would go back there again, but it's just I know some people have different philosophies with eating. It's like with me, I like to also eat till I'm pleasantly full, but I don't like to get full too quick. Sing Street, when they give you the little bowls of food, might look quite small, but it is very filling depending on also what you get. Again, it's a wee bit on the pricey side. Word of warning, I'm not trying to put Sing Street down here, but they will try to put, I think like an extra $5 or something on your bill as for tips and that. You can't ask for it to get taken off, because it happened to me before at a Chinese restaurant. I spent £5 me and my family spent. That was an extra tenner. If it was weekends, you'd stuff things such as we can take that back off. So if you come to us beforehand, I may have done it, but maybe not a tenner, but $5 or so. But because also you didn't, and you added it on without our knowledge to take it off, and they weren't exactly, they're efficient people. They're not that bad manner, because they were they were cleaning up the table that we were so eating on, and picking up our cans, shaking them about, make sure there was no other juice in it, so you can empty and take them away. But invading personal space. But yeah, Sing Street's good. I like it.
It's not somewhere I'll go back to in a hurry, though.
No.
That's my personal opinion.
Not that food's bad or satisfying. It's just price.
If you had to pick one, and I know this video says we're meant to put this live stream. It says we're meant to be doing train spotting, but as you can see, there's no trains at the moment, and we thought with this being a weekday there'd be a bit more. But
I thought Sunday was actually.
It's a bit quiet here for Monday.
I think we'll spend longer at Golf Street.
Yeah,
a couple hours.
Yeah, I'll live stream for well, we should get there around about 2:45.
It's not going to take very long.
So depends on what time the 73 into Broughty Ferry. Well, mind you, for Golf Street, is there not just, is it just 73 that we can get, or is there?
No, 73C. It's just getting here 73C is bad for.
Yes.
So getting here 73, getting Golf Street, you can get both.
Because what I was thinking is we could live stream for about 2 hours. 2 to 2.5 hours is what I'm going to do. Minimum 2, maximum 2.5. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, but 2 hours 15 anyway. We'll just have a look at the.
2 hours 15 in between.
Well, once we get off the bus, we'll have a look at the timetable.
Yeah.
Of the road, and then we'll get it from there. Because the road that I remember going to, because Google Maps showed me, traveling showed me 2 ways. One way was actually closer to the bus stop, but longer heading up. I would rather walk longer one way and then straight down, nice and easy.
Sounds like
this bus stop's closer to you on that side, but if you found that, there's a bus stop further up. So you've got bus stops either beside you anyway.
Sounds like we've got a train incoming.
I like it, hopefully.
Because the barrier's just been down, I could hear it.
Dundee to Arborough, 158. It's nice actually for the UK.
This bus stop, and it's not a bus stop, it's a shelter, a train station. It could have been a bit cleaner.
Good bus stop actually.
Could you imagine cleaner? It's filthy.
Yeah. Not as bad as Ferry Talk though.
No, that's true.
You know what I don't understand about some stations like one?
What's that?
Why shelters on one side a lot smaller than the other? I can understand you don't need benches here because think about it, there's only 2. Look at that sign there in front of you. Look at the next train. There's 7:54 in the morning.
Yeah, 7:54 tomorrow morning. I'm not waiting for that. No chance.
Let me see. Morning feed at 7:59. Ramsey 8 o'clock. 8:04. Dundee 12:08. Invergarry 20:08. Perth 8:40. Gleneagles 8:57. Dublin 9:11. Concord. Bridge of Allen 9:15. Stirling 9:19. And Glasgow Queen Street.
At 9:56 tomorrow morning, I'll probably be on route to Dunfermline by that time. Well, maybe.
And I might be in my bed if I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. What am I doing tomorrow?
Well, tomorrow's Tuesday. You're working tomorrow, aren't you? You're working tomorrow, aren't you?
Oh,
And the next train over there that stops here, is it?
Yeah, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday.
And over there is the next train at platform 2 is at 6:10 tonight to Arbroath. I could probably actually walk it from here to Arbroath and get there before that train gets here.
You probably get Glasgow for that train.
Well, maybe not.
You can probably get Glasgow for that train.
Or before 5 to 8 tomorrow morning. I don't really want to chance it though.
The weekends are 1-7. One's much betting on you.
You and me both.
Are you betting on yourself too?
I'm not usually a gambling type of guy, but I can understand. But okay, let's see what 158 we have. I felt that, and he's just chucked a rock or something at me. I don't see it coming. No. Oh well.
Oh, see, the nice thing about Golf Street, you know, like the bridges like that.
Yeah.
It's just like the one at Monfils. Not that one at Golf Street. There's actually one just ahead of Golf Street as well. So basically, you've got two bridges that you can easily see off.
Out of the two stations, here or Golf Street, what one do you prefer? Which one do you think I'll prefer?
Just my opinion.
Yeah, well, obviously I'll talk about that on my thoughts later on tonight. As I said, I don't know if that will be recorded or live streamed, but either way, it'll be on the channel.
158-719 do Dundee Arbroath, and I'll be shut them. I'll be damned if that's 158-719. I don't think it is.
Well, at least it's not going to be 407.
Nice to see it. I haven't seen it for a while. I haven't actually seen it since Queen Street.
I just like annoying you because every time you see it, you're always like, "Oh, bugger off!"
I wouldn't say that. I don't think I'd say that. Because I hadn't seen it for a wee while, and then I seen it in Dundee, and I was really excited to see it. And then the one place I thought I'd actually be safe from it is Aberdeen, that wall place, no matter how big it is. And I see it in Aberdeen, and I say, "Look over there." I said, "What's an 800 and next to it, you twat?"
Have you not still got that video on your channel somewhere? No, when you said look next to it, you twat. Oh, did you not? No. Oh, did I? I don't think I did either. Yes, that's right. There might be more coming. Two carriage 158-718. 158-718.
That was close. It said 719.
Who said this is it's a 619 special move.
Yeah.
Wrestling.
Yeah. That's 158 actually.
Yeah, Rey Mysterio. I actually need to catch up in WWE because I'm miles behind on it. I'm still back at, I think it's February this year.
You're in Saudi Arabia for WrestleMania in 2 years' time.
Yeah, I was reading about that.
None of the superstars they're talking about.
To be honest, it doesn't really bother me. I mean, it might actually mean that it's on at a decent time, our time, because then it'll not be on at like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. Mind you,
that's true,
when WrestleMania is coming,
Saudi Arabia is actually ahead of us in time.
Either about what?
Maybe 4 hours.
4 hours, I think.
Well, Pakistan's 4 hours during the summer, 5 hours during the winter, or the other way around. So
what I'm thinking is,
we are like 8 hours ahead from Los Angeles.
We used to, when we have WrestleMania coming to America, which is like every year. Here in the UK, WrestleMania usually starts about midnight, doesn't it? And it goes on to like 5 a.m.
I don't know, because I live watched it in Pakistan on my uncle's computer, and that was like back at like 10 o'clock. So
in the morning?
Night. I don't know how it worked, but I did.
Don't know how that works.
You know, but he watches it live. He doesn't have Netflix, but he watches it live. Don't know how, but
don't know.
He's a big wrestling fan. And GTU. He's got a full list of cheat codes.
I could explain. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to do impersonations of WWE superstars. I'm not going to embarrass myself. Well, there must be something else coming because the barriers are still down. Oh, right, okay.
Funny thing is, we're going to be seeing that 158 a few times today. Actually, it's only the 158 that does the runs, and not two anymore. So we will see that 158 a few times.
I thought there was 158 that usually does Montrose to Inverurie. True. Now I think on it. Obviously.
The only annoying thing with this station was that you get so far up, and even the train's moving a hell of a lot of speed, it hardly looks like it's moving.
I thought it's probably doing about 40, maybe 50, 60 miles an hour.
One case can go 100 around here, 170 knows 158 is limited to 70 or 80, but they can go faster.
Yeah, well, they're probably on a restricted speed because, I mean, substations will have speed limits on them.
Yeah.
Not just for local residents.
The 40 speed limit you can see on the bumps will last about 100 miles an hour.
True. Well, I'm only saying true because I'm just taking his word for it. But they'll maybe just have speed limits on them for the local residents, you know, if people are complaining about noise or things like that.
Do you feel vulnerable? Contact?
No, I don't feel vulnerable. In real life, I'm actually quite a confident person. Yeah,
one of these 40s that just stop it.
I think the barriers here actually come down a lot earlier and stay down longer than the ones that Broughty Ferry do.
It's a quiet road, but still.
Yeah.
I think the 40s are the ones that stop it.
Well,
the lights are still the same bit.
when we first got here, there was a lorry sitting there and it looked like the driver was getting a bit impatient, you know, waiting for the lights to change.
Yeah. Again, the gates could have came up for a few minutes. But
I'm just wondering if actually someone does live in that house over there. That's a station house. I'd imagine there probably will be someone that lives there. In case something goes wrong here.
Quite homely, actually.
A bit boring, I would say, because you'll not be able to go for a day out. Because I mean, if something happens on the railway line while you're having a day out, exactly. So I'm not the type of job I'd fancy doing. I'm not the type of person that'll sit in the house all day every day.
I kind of noticed that.
Yeah, gallivanting all over the countryside, doing all-nighters in places like.
You made it to England 3 months ago.
Exactly.
Next stop, Ireland.
Well, you never know. So look at the Irish, you know. I know I said I wouldn't do an accent, but this is different, you know.
So you don't need to take your passport with you?
To Belfast, no. To Dublin, yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Like, when we go to Ireland eventually, I don't want
Dublin is the Republic Island. I'll need to get my passport sorted out because I don't have one. Belfast, you don't need a passport, but Dublin you do.
I'm still going to take mine just in case. Valid ID anyway.
I'm not sure how it works, but if you take a direct bus from Belfast to Dublin, which I know there is one, I think you will need to show your passport at one end, and I think it's at the Dublin end. Maybe at the border, I don't know.
Well, it's like you can get the TGV trains in France from Paris to Gare de Lyon to Milan, which takes about 8 hours, and they do a border checks the last station in France or something like that. So.
I'd imagine they probably do it a similar way on the. They probably do it a similar way on the buses as well. Exactly. That might be something I might do one day, full-length coach journey, one country to the other. Who knows? 43 incoming.
We've got turbulence from that one.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah, I think he started the Canucci. That's why his lights were staying in the same place for some time. That's gaining speed.
Because I was about to say the barrier staying down there has gone up now. Yeah, we've seen what, about 5 trains so far, and not one honk.
Yeah, not one.
Not that we request honks, because I know there's some YouTubers. I've actually seen a few YouTubers that'll actually go like that.
I don't bother that, so I just do.
They actually do that to encourage the driver to sound a horn.
Dave did that.
Yeah, I noticed he did. I was watching that. And
13:50, I think. Yeah, 14:05.
Oh, we've somebody here says I'm going on holiday in half an hour. Oh, nice. Have a nice one. Where are you off to? Going somewhere nice? Can we come? We're all kidding. We're all kidding, mate.
Aberdeen to Edinburgh and 14:05, and then 2:15 is Aberdeen to Glasgow. 2 trains heading.
Okay.
2 trains on our side.
So you said there was one at 2:15.
Yeah, about 2:15, and there's one at 2:05.
Okay, if our bus is at 2:28, we might just be able to see that one before we go.
I'm not really in a hurry. We don't see it. So we'll spend longer at Golf Street anyways.
Okay. Yeah, yes, it sounds good. I'll cut the live stream about 2:10 roughly. It's just going to 2:45.
Yeah, I mean, if not, because
Gee, is that 2:45 already?
Yes.
Where has the day gone?
It's been fast, hasn't it?
It's just flown past.
Aye.
Just like every train so far today has.
True.
Oh, well, there's only one train a day stops at the station in either direction.
Yeah.
One southbound and one northbound.
Yeah, because one to Arbroath, stop at places like Balmassey and Golf Street and all that stuff. I'll see it on the way back. I'll just do Arbroath, Carnoustie, Monfleet, Dundee. So technically, just so 2 trains a day. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Sounds fair.
And it's exact same frequency at Balmassey and Golf Street anyway. So.
Yeah. I'm not saying because I'm just taking his word for it. I don't know too much about trains.
When we get to Golf Street, you'll be amazed about how close Carnoustie is. Like the actual station, you can see it from where you're actually going to be standing at Golf Street. I can understand why Golf Street's there because of Carnoustie Golf Course, but I know it is pointless. It's stupid. I don't like it, but I don't hate it.
It's one that you'll think, yeah, it's okay. It's there. It's handy. I suppose it's handy for people in the surrounding area.
It's not even handy. 2 trains a day. What's handy about that?
Well, yeah, I suppose that's true.
This is handy.
It does sound like a pointless one, if I'm being honest.
This is handy because I can actually stand properly here, and I've got decent sized shelter. I've got platforms that are pretty big. I've got tumbling overs.
Yeah. It does sound like a.
See where the moss starts on that big bit.
Yeah.
That's what it's like at Waterford in the grass end. That's how you decked it.
It does sound like a pointless station, so I'm sure Alexander Armstrong will have something to say about that.
It is. And I'm looking forward to hearing your review tonight over what you think of.
Do you get what I just said?
Yeah. And I'm going to look forward to hearing your review tonight in terms of your own thoughts of Golf Street compared to Barry, kind of pros and cons kind of thing.
Yeah. I'll try and be as honest as I can. I mean, I'm not the type of guy that's going to say anything to hurt people. I mean, I've got a mate who's the G word, GAY, and I'm not going to say anything nasty about that because personally, as a person, if people are heterosexual, homosexual, transsexual, I don't care. You know, I accept people for who they are.
Mm.
You could be 8'10" from another planet for all that I care.
I wouldn't mind being 5'9".
Well,
Smaller.
Well, yeah, you're 5'5", aren't you? Because I'm 6'4".
Yes.
Well, 6'4.5" according to my mum.
So you're actually talking about like Roman Reigns and that one.
So I suppose I could say, acknowledge me.
You're taller than most WWE wrestlers. Because Strowman's only a few just taller than you. But Moss is a lot taller than you. Big Show's quite a bit taller.
Drew McIntyre's about the same height as me.
Yeah, see that.
Brock Lesnar's taller than me.
No, Lesnar's not. Lesnar's about 6'3", something like that.
Yeah.
Did you see him on SmackDown the other day?
No.
He got an F5 to Sami Zayn and ripped his jeans.
I read about that on social media.
No, it was on TikTok.
There was something on social media as well.
But he had blue boxers, and then someone said, "Oh, he's even got the right colour for SmackDown." He said, "That's devotion, right?"
It's one of these things, you know. I mean, I've got some wrestling games on the PlayStation at home, and I need to actually get creating a few wrestlers. But I've got a few others in mind because I was playing it the other night. In fact, I might do a little live stream on Gamer Reader tomorrow night. I'm not doing anything on there tonight because by the time I get home tonight, I'm just not going to feel like it. And I've got a few places to go to tomorrow, so be a few short videos about buses tomorrow.
You're trying to do that? Just going to get the X22 to film tomorrow.
Yeah.
Just get it from now.
Yeah.
Stopping in the same place now at 52 dollars.
Yeah. Well, it does go into Dunfermline, but going into Stirling, it doesn't stop at Shilling Hill. You have to get off at the town hall around the corner. I think that's just, I think it's silly.
It's a bit silly.
I don't understand why they do it that way.
Well,
Unless McGill's have wormed their way into the council by saying we don't want a competitor stopping there and
but then the council said
sweeping up passengers.
but then your council's not saying we need to get kind of a move on because you've got quite a bad reputation, but they don't care.
I could be wrong.
They've got a fairly good reputation in Dundee, but
not around my way.
No.
I don't know what their reputation's like in Glasgow. It could be better. It could be worse. I don't know. Or Edinburgh for that, because they're trying to worm their way into Edinburgh. They're trying to be competitors to Lothian, I think.
Well,
that will never happen.
Well, they did that to begin with. And look at that field.
They will never, ever happen.
Nah. Well, put it this way. If they're going to use streetlights on the Edinburgh Airport run, you'd be better walking.
If they're going to use streetlights on the Edinburgh Airport run, I'll happily take the Lothian 100.
Now, funny thing is, they wormed their way into Edinburgh Eastern Scottish run, and look what happened within weeks of it bus.
Exactly.
You guys have got Eastern Scottish streetlights. And we've got all the Eastern Scottish Enviro 400s.
And we've got the Eastern Scottish Enviro 400 MMCs.
So you do.
The City Swift one's X36, X37. Some went to Larbert, some went to Bannockburn.
The ones that used to be in the 600.
Yeah, that's the ones I'm talking about.
Yeah. They were nice actually.
Because there was one that was in the 600 livery, even when it came to Bannockburn Depot. It was in that for quite a while.
Yeah, it was in
SN66WHB, I think it was. And that's now back in, or is it WHA? I think it's one of the two of them.
It was in debranded, wasn't it?
Yeah. But it's been debranded now, and it's now back in Edinburgh doing bus tours.
Yeah.
It can do bus tours, and it can also do the airport run as well. Because this is what I got a bit confused about. I'm sure there was a situation one time. Now, I'm not one for saying things like that, but I'm sure there was one situation one day where an Enviro 300 broke down on the airport run, and they put one of the open top deckers on to replace it. Or was it the other way around? The open topper broke. I think the open topper broke down, and they put the Enviro 300 on to replace it because they didn't have any other open toppers in the depot available.
That's just quite interesting to me because you know how Brightbus Tours isn't a thing anymore. It's owned by Big Bus now.
Yeah.
I don't know Brightbus.
It's just the same thing.
No, but it's not Big Bus anymore.
Is it not?
No.
Who's got it now?
Big Bus. The charts are operating down in London.
Big Bus, are they not owned by McGill's?
No, because they have the operations down in London.
That's the thing. You just don't know. You don't know who owns who nowadays.
No, because if they've got the operations in London, think about London's a capital. Edinburgh's a Scottish capital. They will not obviously they're in Edinburgh now, which means I don't know if Brightbus for the airport one is going to be included with Big Bus. But I think if Big Bus only do tours, then Brightbus is only going to do the airport.
Would they maybe have tours that go around Cardiff and Belfast as well? Because they'll want to try and get in on all the capital cities in the UK. No, well, who knows? Watch the space. That's all I would say about that.
I would rather have Brightbus and Big Bus.
Yeah, so would I.
I've seen Big Bus and Big Bus in London.
Because McGill still have the tours around Dundee and Stirling, don't they? Glasgow.
Yeah, that might get a thing.
Yeah.
We've got Aberdeen. We've only got the one bus now because Aberdeen two of them.
They don't have one in Inverness because that's run by D&E coaches.
It's quite interesting because remember we actually went on one of the two Enviro 400s last year that exploded in Europe.
That's right.
It didn't sound like an Enviro 400 at all, did it? It sounded like a Mercedes.
Mercedes, or what's the other Enviro you can get? Pulsar. But yeah, it had the Dennis, and it sounded like a Pulsar engine, if I'm being honest.
Or maybe a Cummins engine.
Or a Cummins engine, but it had the Dennis Enviro dashboard.
Yeah. But you can't get Enviro 400s in the B7 chassis, can you?
Yes, I think you can.
So I know you can get ALX.
I could be wrong.
Because I know First Aberdeen had, I think Newcastle got the ALX 300s in the B10 BLE chassis.
That's right, they have. Because I'm going down there at some point next month.
You can get chassis for the Dennis Trident, Past President, and the Eastland Flight. I think all these things are back into B7s, right?
Because next week I'm going to be booking my seat on the train. I might get the train from Edinburgh to Newcastle, Edinburgh to Berwick, finish off X18 into Newcastle, and get the train back up.
Try and see if Lumos got some Berwick, and it might be cheaper than LNER.
Possibly.
I need to renew many.
Because I got quoted a price, and I think from Newcastle to Stirling, changing to Edinburgh on my ticket with my rail card. I think it was about £9.
There you go.
And I thought that is good.
Put it this way: the dollars and back, there's £18, so £9 each way. That's so pretty good, especially with the amount of travel.
Exactly, because I was looking at the train for yesterday when that CityLink coach left early, and it was £13. I'm like,
I don't know why it's £13.
I'll wait.
Because I bought from Southern Dundee to Stirling for like £7 even Glasgow. Rail cards are handy. That's why I was getting on you to get your rail card before we went down.
Yeah.
Because I mean, think about it, 45
Well,
quid.
one thing you can be rest assured, mine doesn't expire till start of June next
I
year.
need to get, mine expires 1st of November. I think
But
so. I need to get.
You definitely won't have to keep at me to renew it, because I will definitely renew it.
We made 45 quid for an 11.5-hour train. That's pretty awesome.
It was going to be a lot cheaper. It was going to be a lot more cheaper than paying, what was it going to be, about £300?
£200 original price, and it went down to like, about $200.
200,
I think it was about $200 on the spot.
say 240 or 250 maybe.
But it's nice because also my concession card runs out in January, which is fine. Because the chaps ahead of me finding jobs and that, they said that once your concession card runs out, come to us and we'll get you a new one. So I need to speak. I've got an appointment with them, I think, on Wednesday. So I'm going to ask them how long in advance I need to tell you my concession. Because also, yourself, last year you were stuck to that one for like five weeks, 4 weeks.
Oh, I will never ever go through that again. Never.
It was a fun day getting you out of the house.
Yeah, it was. It was, and especially when I got that email to say that the card was on its way.
Aye.
In fact, I think the email was stating that the card was being delivered. I think when I got home, the card was there, if I remember rightly. What's that noise? Well, it's somebody in a 4x4.
I know these things we like.
Yeah. I was thinking, is it some sort of larger vehicle there, possibly? No, I've not seen a helicopter that can go on the road or something, but okay. Give it time. These things might come a cropper.
Well, I mean,
There's a double-decker bus just went over there.
One is a Stagecoach clean. So comes down a bit.
Oh, that one did backfire on me. Well done. Well done.
That was funny.
Yeah, a Stagecoach plane. It was an EasyJet. What were you thinking, Gallivanter?
You've got
Seriously?
2 colours, right?
Well, yeah, that's
And
true.
then there with the old beach ball, they've only got 2 colours, right?
Maybe it was the Beach Boys who designed the beach ball livery.
Hopefully it's like maybe a wee bit more
My jokes are bad, I know.
engaging at Golf Street.
Ah, well. We're doing a live, and we're keeping it going with a bit of chit chat. Hopefully, I'll see a few more trains at Golf Street. That's what I'm hoping for.
Hoping so. One more time there, so it's okay.
What's the longest that you've spent at Golf Street?
2.5, 3 hours. I was bored because I didn't want to speak to because I was on the one there. The only person that spoke to me was a lady who was just checking I wasn't waiting on the train, but on the last couple of seconds.
No, well, that's true.
I was actually lonely about it.
At least you'll have me now.
Yeah, you'd be the biggest creature from miles around. Literally.
And you'll be the smallest.
On a sailor or whatever, yeah.
Nah, I suppose. I had that coming.
I'm not bored.
You know?
Could do a few more trains.
Could do a few more trains, if I'm being honest, yeah. I'm not bored either. I mean,
I like Barry.
I'm glad. I'm sure he likes you as well. Hey, Barry, do you like Aaron? Yes, I think he's a nice guy.
Yeah, Barry Sheen.
A famous Barry. All right, Barry Manilow. I'm not going to even attempt to do the Copacabana, don't worry.
I don't know.
No, that was pretty well thought through.
I don't like that song.
It wasn't real well thought through, to be honest.
You have a filter in your brain somewhere, just mouth is squawking.
Yeah. Usually when I crack a joke, it's not as bad as cracking an egg, obviously, but when I crack a joke, it's usually got some sort of musical theme to it.
For the most part.
Like when we cross over the railway later on, it might be like a bridge over troubled water. A footbridge.
Well, I mean, yeah, okay. Remember I got annoyed at Carnoustie and Montefiore actually when we just on spotting in the shelter. Not too bad, eh?
Well, the only thing that we can do today is if we stand out there, we end up getting wet. 'Cause is it raining? I think it is.
Well, let me see. There's water falling down the sky. So yes, it's
Well, if there's water falling from the sky, then yes, it will be raining.
yes.
That's what that thing is that falls from the clouds.
I know. Or what you could have done is just look at this and see the water droplets on rather than actually going outside.
Yeah, well, sometimes the droplets can fall from there and they can come off the roof and the rain's actually went off.
That's a good point. Actually, forgot about that.
I do have a brain.
Now, it could actually just be the wind direction. That side's pretty much dry compared to this side. I wonder why. It's like the big window panel behind you, like a quarter of it's wet, but the rest of it's dry.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's October we're doing this. I came with an idea and we're doing it. So we're gonna have an all-nighter in Dundee at of all places. We know it fairly well. This place is open. I will be walking around the Tay live. Reason being, and Gallivanti here is actually going to come later on in the day, so it's not too long. We'll do an all-nighter. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take the first train of the day to Inverness. That train just after 5:30 in the morning. We get to Inverness about 9:30, so we also have some breakfast at Wetherspoons, do some spotting about. Maybe I want to visit that old 15th century house, actually, that we've seen beside the Wetherspoons. My mum quite fancied having a look, so I couldn't maybe take a few videos and short of that. And then we'll just head down the road when we're ready.
That sounds like a plan. You want to get a coach back down the road?
Or they've changed a bit of prices, yeah.
Could do.
That's what got me thinking now. So once we finished the Lands of the John Road thing, we decided we're just going to get the train back down the road for this quick and cheap. Because I think there's a train at 9 something in the morning or 11 something in the morning. That will get us to no, sorry. I think there's a train from Thurso that gets to Inverness at a certain time of night. I can't remember. It's on my book. And then
usually it would get into Inverness at a certain time when it arrives there.
Yeah. And then there's a train from Inverness to Edinburgh. And also you've got a choice of either getting off in Dundee and getting another train or coach from there, or getting E3. Then well, I think it'll just like that. All depends on also if we do, because I'm ideally going to want to try and do it.
I know there's a direct train from Inverness to Stirling. The Glasgow one goes direct.
Yeah, and Edinburgh.
Yes, it does actually. I don't think there's a train goes from Inverness to Dundee and then on to Stirling without having to change.
If you're getting a 2:30 one from Glasgow, then yeah.
Or the one that goes via Aberdeen. Yeah, I forgot about that.
There might be an early morning one that does go
possible.
From Inverness to Glasgow. That I can check at Wetherspoons. But that should be in the book.
That's a good idea. We can do that.
Because I think that's it. The train leaves the one to Edinburgh, the one we're going to be getting. I just remember now. Leaves Inverness 4:55 in the morning. Gets to gets us to Edinburgh about 9:30 or 11:30, something like that. It's usually 43. That's what I found it's quite funny. Is you get a 170 and a half to Inverness from Glasgow to Inverness via Dundee or Aberdeen at peak time. It's chock what busy by the time it gets to Dundee. And they have a 5 carriage 43 on the 5 to 5 one, but I can just have a 5 carriage 43 on that one. It makes more sense. It's a long journey.
Well, only ScotRail can answer that one, so maybe if anyone from ScotRail knows that answer, they could let us know.
It's just a wee bit more logic. Like a 1.5, because also it's going to be a 158 that we get from Dundee to Aberdeen, Dundee in the next month. 5:30 in the morning, that's fine. It's only 2 carriages, but that's fine. They might join up to another 158. We'll see. Because remember last time we went to Dice train station, we got the 170, then the chat was shouting at the platform when we say back, like other people get off. That was the one that came from Glasgow that was going to Inverness. When you went to the snob class and left me.
Even though I don't classify myself as snob.
He had a good reason, it's because there was no seats.
Yeah, because there was no seats, and I thought I'm not standing all the time.
Although
There are seats available in first class.
Although I did confess to me, he was actually sleeping on a 166 when they came back from Dawes, and I was almost actually going to leave him on that. And yeah, I was just making a phone call. He said, "What am I doing in painting? Where are you?" So I'm back at the hotel.
I probably would have woken up at some random train depot somewhere.
I would have woken me up beforehand.
It's like if you fall asleep on the bus, chances are you're going to wake up in the bus depot somewhere.
No, they put no, depends if
might wake you up, might not.
No.
Depends if they see you or not.
Aye, so then you're going to end up in bloody Paddington probably. So what were you doing in Paddington? So I don't know. I mean, I thought you were behind me. So you damn it knew I wasn't behind you. So it's like sometimes when I used to close the door on you at Womble Inn, and sometimes I actually tried to keep it open, close it a little bit, but because the door was heavy, it closed itself. It was a pretty heavy door, to be honest.
I remember that. I remember that well.
Or the St. Michael's Man thing when you had to watch your step and then to go rock.
Exactly.
I was fine. Hop and skip and jump away.
Hop, skip, and a jump for him.
That's fine. I enjoyed the walk. 6 miles. We had rain actually worse than this. Second game of the toilet break, the rain stopped.
I think
we weren't that bad. We got a bus on the way back.
I think next time when Dave and his missus join us down there, don't know if they'll want to walk both ways, or even one way.
You want to do it?
Well, remember we were
It's not a long walk.
we were looking at showing them where it is.
Get a bus.
Yeah, it wasn't that long a walk, but knowing Dave as I do, I don't think he would want to walk.
Well, you know what? 6 miles, 4 out of 3, just under 3 hours.
True.
I was happy with that.
True. Is that train heading north or south? South. Okay.
I actually thought it was coming that way. I would have been looking down there when I thought you said coming behind. Have you seen Madagascar before?
Yes.
You know when they're all looking down the railway track and the trains actually coming behind them.
Yeah. Well,
that's not a piece of cheap metal. This is a piece of 70-ton metal.
2:07 p.m. now, and I think after this, it's coming up 2:07 p.m. 14:07. Once this train goes past, folks, I'm going to cut the stream and we'll.
Are you just going to record them?
We'll bring you back when we get to. That's what I'm thinking, and we'll bring you back when we get to Golf Street, which should be around about 2:45. How many videos have you got so far? 5 or 6. About the same. I took 1 or 2 on the way here. I uploaded one on the way here actually, but I think it's still on my phone. I'll need to have a look at that.
I'm full for now.
And
the fishing part, but I don't feel satisfied.
I feel satisfied after that scrambled egg roll. Scrambled egg fills me up, and I haven't actually been reproducing.
A water wash, actually.
I haven't actually been reproducing, if you know what I'm talking about. Very funny, very funny.
I might get a wee bit of water wash, actually, and then I'll wet the rails out.
Yeah, they do look quite wet. Oh well, I don't mind. Now let's see how far away is this train.
You know, like when you see the jet wash on the plane takes off.
Incoming! And that's why I'm standing back. I don't fancy a water wash. Had that this morning in the shower. Well, that was what, 7 trains we've seen today?
So far.
0 honks.
Yeah, so far.
Oh well. Anyway, folks, we're gonna call it quits here just now, but we'll bring you back as soon as we arrive at Golf Street. Talk to you later.
Never gone to a train honks. Some honks you get, some honks you don't. I'm not that bothered. I'm impressed with the
Same here.